What's up, YouTube and vapors out there? It's me, JJ Vapor. It's been a while. But today for you guys, I don't really have a review. It's more of a final thoughts on this device right here. And today's device, or this device right here, is the SnowWolf version 1.5 200 watt mod from Asmodus. So what we're going to do, I'm not going to take you guys up close or anything like that. I'm not going to show you guys how to work the function because it's pretty self-explanatory. But what I will do is I will give you guys the pros and cons. I'll post some links in the description on fellow YouTube reviewers that did the full review, because I'm not doing it not just because I'm too lazy, it's just because this device has been out for a while. So I see it's kind of pointless to do it myself. But I did purchase this device on my own from elementvapes.com. I'll post a link on the description as well. So what I'm gonna read out the specs on this device right here. Then I'll give you guys my pros and cons and my final thoughts. Okay? Let me take a quick vape first. Let's go. Dual 18650 batteries. Output range is from 1 watt to 200 watts. From 1 watt to 50 watts, it goes by 0.1 increments. From 50 watts to 200 watts, it goes by 0.5 increments. I'm not sure if that's really important. I just want to let you guys know about that. Output voltage is from 0.5 to 7.0 volts. Temperature range is from 212 Fahrenheit to 662 Fahrenheit. It is the version 1.5. Remember, it's not the version the very first version, because the very first version, I never owned it, but I've heard a lot of rumors that it had a lot of glitches. Beautiful LED screen. Reverse battery protection, low resistance protection, low voltage protection, short circuit protection, and gold plated spring load 510 connection. I can't show you guys because I have my Addy on it. And that's about it when it comes to specs. Now I'm going to give you guys my very own input from this device. I think it's a pretty unique device. I think it's the only device right now that I know of. I know they just released the SnowWolf Mini, and they actually jumped away from what I'm about to talk to you guys about. The thing I love about this device is that it reads your coils or your wire, or basically the type of wire you're using. So if you're using nickel, it's gonna read nickel. If you're using normal kanthal, it'll read normal kanthal. This does not fire titanium, so that could be a con for you guys. But remember, guys, this device has been out for a while. They just basically upgraded it to the version 1.5. The version 1.5 is basically, it doesn't glitch from what I heard from other YouTubers, and you can lock your resistance down. All you have to do is press your fire button and your negative button together, and it'll lock the resistance. What else is there? Let me take a quick vape. Now, let me talk about more of what I meant about it reads your own wire. Why I think this thing is probably really good for a lot of you newbies out there. A lot of my subscribers always tell me, "Oh, I use this nickel on this device, but that device doesn't fire nickel." Remember, guys, to use nickel wire or titanium, your device has to be able to have the feature to use it. So if you're trying to fire a nickel coil on a device that doesn't fire temperature control, it's not going to work. You're going to screw it up. You're going to fuck up that coil, and it's just going to get ruined. This thing is, the beauty of it is that basically once you screw your atomizer in, no matter what, because remember, this only reads nickel and kanthal. It does not fire titanium, for one last time. The beauty of this is that no matter what, it's gonna when you screw on your atomizer, it's gonna read it as, it's just gonna go into default setting, which is basically temperature control. And after you fire it for about 1 or 2 seconds, and you have a normal kanthal wire in here, it's gonna read it. It's gonna automatically switch from kanthal to power, basically right there. If you have a nickel, it's just gonna stay as nickel the whole time. Basically, what I mean. Why I think this is a great feature? I think it's a great feature because there's a lot of vapors out there that's kind of new to nickel wires or temperature control and all that shit. To be honest, I'm not a big fan of it. Um, so yeah, like what I meant, it fucks up your coils if you fire it, if you use a mod device that doesn't support nickel wire. Okay, and this device does it. I mean, it's very simple. This device is like, it's very simple. There's no, you know how like a lot of devices you have to click like 5 times to get to the menu, and then you have to change your settings and what kind of nickel wire you're using. Not this one. It automatically does it for you. So I think that's really great for you newbies out there. Even for myself, I'm pretty, I'm pretty clumsy. Sometimes I forget what kind of wire I have in some certain atomizer or coils or sub tanks. So I think it's a great tank. I think it's beautiful, to be honest with you guys. So enough of that. I know I ran it on for a while about that. I'm gonna give you guys my pros and cons. Let's start with the cons. I have maybe three subjective cons. The first con is that this device is very heavy, very heavy. I don't recommend this to be your vape if you go outside, if you're out, if you leave the house, because it's very heavy. For me, I wear basketball shorts a lot, and it makes my shorts kind of drop because it's very heavy. This is like a brick. So that's one con. Second con is that the battery life. This is a dual 18650 device, and I don't know why compared to my other dual 18650 devices out there, it doesn't die as fast as this one. This one, I don't know what it is. Maybe because it's this beautiful screen. I'm not sure. Let me take a quick bit. And the last con I'm gonna have to give them, remember it's subjective, is the 510 connection. Everything sits flush, but the only problem is this device is very, in my opinion, sexy and beautiful. I hate the fact that your atomizer, I'll show you guys right now. When you screw your atomizer in, it's gonna leave a scratch, and I hate that. I'm not sure if you guys can see it. There it is. See that circle? I know if you put your atomizer on it, no one can see it, but for me, just knowing it's there kind of bugs me. Now let's talk about the pros. I mean, there's a lot of pros in this, in my opinion. The price, $98 from elementvapes.com. I'll post the link on the description one more time, just letting you guys know. $98 for a 200 watt device that fires from 1 watt to 200 watts. Has the feature to use nickel, which I'm not a big fan of, but I know a lot of people are. And it just looks beautiful. I mean, like, really, it looks beautiful. The thing that annoys me a bit is that they just released the SnowWolf Mini, which is basically a 18650 device that fires from 1 watt to 75 watts, I believe. And the price of that, I think, is going for $80. I mean, you might as well pay $10 more and get this one right here. I think it's well more worth your money, but that's just my opinion. Another pro is that, like what I told you before, I like the fact that it reads your coil, your coils / wires for you. Like right now, I just unscrewed it. Oh shit! I just unscrewed it. It's in the bottom right here. It's reading at temperature. Just hold the fire, and then it switches to power. See, it's beautiful. I think that's really great feature what Asmodus did. I was really disappointed that they took this feature out from the SnowWolf Mini. What else is there? I love the fact the magnetic backdoor. I like how it sits inside the device. It's not like, right there. There's no rattle. The only rattle is maybe the button, is the fire button, or not even the 3 buttons. But I can live with that. This will be my everyday vape when I'm home. I'm not gonna, like I told you guys, I don't suggest this to be your all-day vape when you go outside to work or something, because it's very heavy and it doesn't get your battery life. It won't last you a day. For me, I vape from 60 to 80 watts. It'll last me maybe 10 hours of the day. I vape a lot. Just say, not even, maybe like, maybe about 8 to 10 hours a day, basically. So it won't get through my day. So I don't recommend that. But when I'm home, when I have other 18650 batteries, I could just pop it out and pop it right in. I highly recommend it. I mean, it will be my all-day vape. When I do my e-liquid reviews, this will be the device I will be using for now. It's time for me to retire the, what the hell is that? The Sigeli 100 watt plus, or the Sigeli 150. Yeah. I have so many devices. And yeah, that's about it, guys. I'll give you guys my, the big question of the day. All my videos. Do I recommend? Do I regret making this purchase? And the answer is no. I love it. Like I told you guys, it looks beautiful. I'm actually, to point out how much I like this device, I'm actually thinking about collecting all of the other colors that comes with. From Element Vapes, they have a lot. They have the Tiffany Blue. They have the, I think they have a Crimson Edition, Gunmetal, Gray. I want to get them all, to be honest with you guys. That's how much I love this device. And I just love how it looks. It reminds me a lot about the iPhone. So, yeah. Remember, guys, CASA.org. Sign up. Fight for your rights to vape. I know there's a lot of things been going on with CASA, but I know I've been missing in action for a while. I got sick and I had family coming over to visit. So, yeah, I'm sorry about that, guys. But it's never too late to sign up and do your part for us vapors out there. And that's about it. Let me take one more quick vape and say my goodbyes. Remember, guys, let's save some lives and keep on vaping. JJ Vapor saying peace.